broadcast. And we are live. I'm pretty sure we just went live. Or maybe we didn't go live. Maybe we did go live. Might have a minute.
And there it goes.
Yep, it started. Now I knew that because I got this set up wrong.
Said there it goes.
Okay, now I had to change one audio setting real quick. Now it should be just like it was last night. The only difference is, oh, I don't like that.
So
interesting. The stream is very interesting right now.
Pourquoi? Well, I was trying to watch Doug's latest live stream that was recorded. That
Yeah, go ahead.
I was trying to watch Doug's latest live stream that he recorded like 10 hours ago, and it must not be finished processing or something, because even on the lowest quality setting, I changed it to like 144, the lowest quality on YouTube. It buffered like every 5 to 10 seconds. And
I haven't even looked.
Internet's fine. If I watch another YouTube video, it's fine.
It's a possibility, sure.
It's just that one. It's just that one video of Doug that I really wanted to watch. It was that one about home office network troubleshooting.
Yeah. There was a test. Okay, I like that. That works pretty good. So the way this is constructed now is I hit start stream on my Stream Deck. OBS starts a stream. I don't have to go to YouTube for anything. It automatically starts the stream. When I hit stop stream on the Stream Deck, it automatically shuts the stream. I don't have to go to YouTube. It's an all-in-one deal now, which is good. So give some shout outs to do what?
How did you fix the Stream Deck like that?
The Stream Deck has always been like that. Hi, Mike.
Hello.
The Stream Deck has always been, when I push the button, it does the function from OBS. What we did is we took the YouTube settings.
Hello.
Hi, Mimi. We took the YouTube settings and we took the OBS settings and we put them together. So now whatever happens in OBS happens on YouTube as well. That's Ken Stout's way of simplifying it for you.
You'll have to show me that.
Okay, I can do that.
Hi,
So,
guys.
catch up on chat. Robert was first. Tony Wallow was second. John Aloy, good to see you. John was third. Surprise made it on Thursday. Yes, it is a surprise. Taking a vacation day tomorrow. Cool. Robert was fourth. Greg was there, but he said that's all that matters. That's all that counts.
Great.
So, Mike, you probably noticed today you did not go into the waiting room. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yes, Doug and I reworked some things today, and we're going to give this a try to see how it goes. So hopefully it'll go well.
Ding dong.
And I was a little bit late. I think I'll set it up for 11 o'clock, and that way if I'm early, I'm early. I don't know yet.
Non, avec sa voix.
So I bet you guys were surprised when you clicked on Zoom and you got in right away, huh?
You went to get a cup of coffee or something, and then about 5 minutes. I said, "No, he's got to be picking up Lorna."
Ben dis, je l'ai fait dedans. Dis. Ben non, dis, toi en arrière. Dis, j'ai fait le ding dong. Maybe it says
Jeff,
ding dong.
Oh, I'm still here. I'm just reading something in the background. I apologize for that. I was sent something and I need to look at it real quick. Kind of make myself. Oh, good. Cool. That'll actually work out really good. I'll explain that later.
Now,
So-
we want an explanation now.
I have to end the stream to do that. I'm not going to do that just yet. After all, we've only been going in, what, 5 minutes? Poor Joshy. Tony Wallow with a poor Joshy. 5 minutes and 28 seconds. Good guess on my part. I got to make a quick adjustment. Do what, Alex?
Are you going, have you, I guess you're not going to bet again? It don't matter to me, but
I can't. If he wants to join Zoom, he is not banned from joining Zoom. He can join anytime he likes. Mr. Lakes joins us. Hey, Rick. You don't look too bad. How you feeling? About the same?
About the same. I'm not going to be on here too long, probably half hour, but just wanted to stop in and say hi to everybody, tell everyone I'm still alive.
Well,
He probably feels like I look. Yeah.
We appreciate that.
I tell you, the last 3 days, and by the way, guys, don't ever get COVID. It is not fucking worth it.
Well, I never told him what you had. I just told him you were feeling under the weather, feeling bad or whatever, because I felt.
I wouldn't have cared if you told the world, because this is something people need to avoid. The worst part of it, I guess, is that you just ache and you just ache all over.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst of it. I felt like I got hit by a Mack truck. My muscles hurt, my neck hurt, my shoulders hurt, and like then today, man, I'm getting there.
all three of us had it at the same time back in December. My mom, dad, and me. And the worst part of it for me was not feeling like I wanted to eat not feeling like I want to eat anything, not being able to taste or smell anything. But lucky for me, my taste and smell came back. But I can't say the same thing about my mom and dad.
So
I don't know if I ever lost my taste or my smell, but I lost my appetite for a good 3 days. I mean, today I've been eating like a horse, trying to catch up, but yeah, for like 2.5 days, I didn't want to eat a thing. Nothing.
That's exactly the way I felt.
Hey Ken, I'm gonna be gone for a few minutes. I gotta go make some tea. I
Okay.
forgot to do that
Hey.
earlier.
Whoa.
I'm gonna have to watch the pot. I'll boil it on the stove.
Go right ahead. I'm already prepared.
Give me a coffee, Chris. He's gone.
I go black watch. How you feeling?
How am I feeling? Just look at me. This is not normal. No, I'm pretty good, thank you.
Just look at me. Well, we're looking at a picture from 1963, so looking at you is really not helpful. You should come on camera sometime.
I might be dating myself, Rick, but in the 50s, what you just described was the flu. The common flu. That's how you made yourself feel.
Yeah, but he said something that I've heard many other people that have COVID say, that they say you don't want it. You just feel horrible. And Rick, I didn't think you would mind if I said it, but I don't like doing things without permission. You guys know that. If you'll notice, we have a new addition to the time on the clock, to the time clock in, clock out. I have a new addition on the clocks tonight. There's a little joke behind that as well. So, what phone? Tony Wallow says, what phone?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Greg's got a phone. He's just lost it.
Oh, I don't know what this is hilarious. I applied for a job I applied for a job on Indeed a few minutes ago before we got on Zoom. It's a remote job, but I just now noticed looking at my email where they send the confirmation that you applied that it says Grand Valley, Texas only. I didn't notice that. So that means that they only want people that live in Texas. that
What's the
particular
city name?
in Texas to apply, even though it's remote.
What's the city name, Alex?
So I won't be getting that one.
Alex, what's the city name?
Answer is
Grand with the E, Valley, Texas.
Why does that name sound familiar?
I was so sure he applied for a job fixing mailboxes.
I found Sun Valley, Texas, but I can't find.
Well,
Spell
that's
it.
because it's Rio, RIOGRANDE, Valley, Texas.
So
Rio.
that'd be Rio Grande.
Yeah.
That's a famous movie, I believe. Get that job.
But anyway,
Can we get Jose in here to interpret for Alex?
oh, that stinks. I didn't notice that till right now.
Sort of like a border city. As in, it is a border city. It's not sort of like a border city. It's
See,
about.
That's why I hate applying for remote jobs, because even though they say remote, most of them are remote, but you still have to be living in a certain state.
What's the name of the company?
Let me. It's Coco Levo MS LLC. I don't know what MS stands
Yeah,
for.
we're gonna have to touch you up in her Spanish just a little bit. I don't have much room to talk.
Do you have a link to it, Alex?
Yeah, that'd work. So Doug and I determined something else today. If I put you guys in the waiting room, I can send messages to the waiting room. However, you cannot correspond back, nor can two people in the waiting room correspond with one another. So we did verify that today. That was kind of fun. It was a good afternoon with Doug, and he remoted into my computer, and he actually walked me through doing a couple things, which I did appreciate doing that rather than him do everything, because that way I could learn. Showed him a little bit of DaVinci. Did not get my DaVinci Resolve project done that I wanted to, but I would like to stitch together Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of this week for tomorrow's presentation, and then Monday I plan on hitting it on videos for Rick, because Rick is going to be doing more videos than I am. So we got that to look forward to. And I still have to research how to bring GoPros in. I know you can bring in GoPro, but I don't know how to do it yet. I will have figured it out by Monday, though.
Just go to Google and type in how to bring in GoPros.
Yeah, I could do that, but
I've tried that. They don't give you any definite answers.
There you go. It's in the Zoom chat.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I like I said today on the Daily DaVinci, I started to Google how to do what I did with the DVE, and then I thought, no, I know enough of this, honestly. I should have been able to figure out which, knock on wood, I was. So might be a little different story with videos next week, though. And I will have brushed up a little bit. Oh, hell, let's just brush up now and give Greg a migraine. All those in favor? Rick, me.
And then I went to apply for to be a substitute teacher here at our school district here in town, but my mom don't think it's a good idea. Plus, I'd have to pay for a background check, do all that, go get fingerprinted.
I can see Alex as a teacher. Class. Cheech and Chong.
Has the grandpa glasses?
Yeah. Class.
I just hope that if I do that, I will end up with being the computer lab substitute teacher.
So are you going to turn down if they call you and say, "Hey, we need an English substitute teacher"? Are you going to turn it down in hopes that you get asked to go back and be a computer lab teacher?
No, probably. I probably wouldn't. I just would.
I'll tell you the one. I'll tell you the one you should turn down. In all sincerity, if they need a Spanish teacher substitute, say no.
Or a gym teacher.
Yeah, or a gym teacher. Never thought about that.
Every year, our agriculture teacher, when I was taking agricultural class for 2 or 3 years in high school, every year he would have to go to the fair for like a week. And that was the easiest substitute teacher job ever, because literally we had the same substitute every time. And he would literally sit behind the desk and read the paper while we answered questions out of the textbook.
I think one of the best teachers I had in high school, his name was Paul Bias, Mr. Bias, and he had what is now known as what's the disease where you can fall asleep in an instant? You'll be talking to someone and then
sleep apnea.
No, it's not sleep apnea. There's a specific name for it. Anyway, he
narcolepsy.
I don't know. He had that, and I kid you not. Okay, class, today we're going to go over American history. Please turn your books to.
Yeah.
And he was out. He was sound asleep. We got up one time. The entire class got up one time and walked out of the classroom. He didn't know it. I mean, I'm not picking on the poor man, but it was when you're a junior and senior in high school, stuff like that's comical. Tony Wallow asked about Josh. No, I haven't seen him. He was invited. He was told he could join. Again, you can lead the horse to water. You can't make the horse drink. Yeah. And Alex has got something to share that will make everybody laugh, I'm sure. Take it away, Alex.
I don't know what you want me to.
The mailbox story.
Oh yeah, Josh's mailbox. He went out to the mailbox today. I don't know. He thought the mailbox would hold his weight because he said he hardly weighs. He don't weigh nothing. And so anyway, he pulled the mailbox out of the ground.
Yeah, that's not the funny part. The funny part's how he did it. Okay, so I now know why the delay is so bad. When we set this up, we forgot to change the stream latency to ultra low latency. And I don't think I can do that in the middle of a stream.
Well, I'm just not good at.
No, Tony, the floor wasn't wet. He was outside. It's one of those mailboxes that's on a post that's at the end of on the street. Who knows what happened? He was trying to explain it to me, and I just got so confused. I was like, I'm glad you're all right. You know, one of those type of deals. So anyway.
How fast was the skateboard going at the time?
I'll tell you what's funny. Josh, while we was on Facebook, or after you disconnected, I stayed on for a few minutes to talk to him or try to, but finally gave up shortly after, and then came on here. But he told me that he got his Alexa that he ordered for $200 or whatever in today. And I asked him, so was you able to connect it? Is it working? He said no, he tried to connect it to the hotspot on his phone, but it didn't work.
I don't think they'll hook up to a hotspot, will they?
Yeah, they should. But I mean, his hotspot on his phone is not the best. I mean, it's not like probably even 25 megs down.
So that company you applied for is based out of Austin, Texas.
Do what?
That company you applied for is based out of Austin, Texas. I googled the company themselves.
No. Indeed is based out of.
No, so's the other one. So's the company Coco Livio is actually based out of Austin, Texas. It's a support group for computers. You want me to paste the link? I'll paste.
See, I didn't notice that they was only. All I thought when I applied, all I thought was remote. I didn't see that it was remote for only people in Texas.
That email you sent, is it still in the post box? You could change it from Rio Grande to Austin, Texas. Going to the wrong place. Never heard of Rio Grande, Texas.
Yeah, it's down on the border.
Is there one there?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to post the link to the company itself over in chat. If you want to go look it up, I put it in there for everybody. All right. Man, I wish I could change that. I'll have to remember that and check that tomorrow. The cool thing about this, the way it's set up, is once I make all these changes, I only have to make it one time, and then it's set. I don't have to go back in and make a change every night or whatever.
So, based on what our church, one of our church members told me last night, the guy that needed me to work on his computer asked me to work on his computer. Based on what he told me last night, I looked up the computer, and it's one of them that has 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigabytes of eMMC storage, which is basically it's running off of an SD card, and it's basically soldered to the motherboard, so you can't upgrade it. So I'll do whatever I can to it, but I will probably end up telling him he will have to spend. I will probably end up recommending that he get a new laptop, which I already told him would be a possibility. And but he's probably not gonna be a happy camper when I tell him this. But I've already looked up a laptop that I would recommend him get on Dell's website, and it's like $700. He paid which is probably about the minimum price I would recommend for a laptop these days. But he got the cheapest one from either Walmart or Best Buy for like $160 something.
And the RAM soldered in. Is that what you said? They soldered in the RAM?
Yeah.
He's probably going to look for something around the same price and the same thing. He isn't going to spend anything more than what he paid for the first one.
Well, he ain't going to find anything.
I know he isn't, but if he's that cheap.
So are you guys, not to interrupt, are you guys hearing the bell when I switch off my camera using the Stream Deck?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Huh?
What?
You programmed a button to turn off the bell. That's weird.
Yeah, well, if I hit this button right here, camera goes off, and if I hit this button right here, the microphone goes off. But it's making the famous and popular Microsoft.
Hopefully, if he's coming to me to ask me for my help and brings me the computer for me to look at, hopefully he will take my advice.
So I did learn something else tonight, and I learned this from Chris Garrett.
If he really needs a computer that bad, he will either order it or let me order it for him and whatever, and have it shipped to me, and I can set it all up for him.
Please tell me this isn't another one on your mom's.
Oh, so John says he
I'm-
can hear it.
Just saying.
So I learned today through Chris that when you're muted, you can press your space bar to talk.
Yeah.
And then when you let go of the space bar, the microphone. I did not know that until today. I've learned so much today.
You always could do that. You mean to say if you click the mic, it won't work with a mouse?
No, I could click the mic, sure, and it would be a hot mic all the time. This is almost like a, how did he put that? Being on the radio type thing.
I hate to tell you, Zoom was always that way with a space bar.
Okay, somebody throw him over in the waiting room. Hey, Sean, are
Hey,
you there? You look like you're wore out, man. Are you a statue? What's going on?
I'm all right.
Keep telling yourself that.
That's Sean.
That is Sean.
Dad,
He snuck in on me because of the way I have this set up.
And Sean, you're all right. That's mutually exclusive phrases right there.
Yeah, it's push to talk, John. I'm going to run a test because John said he hears the background, the bell in the background. So I'm going to run a test.
Who said that, Sean?
Well, there is always someone to say the opposite of what we say. So
That's Sean, right? It's
No,
gotta
that was John Aloy. He's hearing it on YouTube, which is possible.
yeah, on YouTube, yeah, probably.
It is possible, yeah. Okay, I'll quit pushing buttons. Right, Tony sent me a message. When I'm muted on here, they can still hear me on there. So there's a good chance they are hearing the ever popular and famous bell when you push the button and it shuts it off. So I got a new toy. The Bronc 9. Good to see you, the Bronc 9. Hope all is well with you. I got an apology today from someone on the daily Da Vinci that I do. And someone said they apologized. They were late. They didn't make it in time, and they'll try to make it up to me. I know everyone has a life, and I know not Da Vinci Resolve doesn't appeal to everybody. I appreciate it and respect it. Yeah, Greg goes, me, damn it. Quit doing those.
That's not entirely correct, Ken.
What's not entirely correct?
You said, everyone has a life. I have to make one important exception to the rule.
Don't mention the kid out of Pittsburgh, please.
Okay.
Is there another one that I don't know about?
No.
Okay. So Photo Mix Media says you can hear it as well, so that makes sense. Muted on Zoom and it's going out over the stream, so that's cool. But yeah, I mean, Greg's correct. Not everybody's into DaVinci Resolve or OBS or Sony Vegas Pro when I was doing that, and I get that. Those that do show up, and Greg, I do think you still show up to watch them, do you not?
Yes, I watched your one today.
I thought so, so I thank you, sir.
Did you notice?
I'll send you some ice cream. I hope it doesn't melt between here and there.
Darn it.
Did you notice? Did you notice, Ken? With what one sentence you caused Alex to rip up half his notes?
Yeah. We had such a good show planned for tonight. Oh, speaking of good show planned for tonight, I actually have notes from today. We don't have to do this now because Doug wanted us to join his. Doug says we can join his meeting at any time. So I would like a volunteer to join me on Doug Betts' Zoom. I'm going to click on. Oh wait, I can't do that. I'm on Zoom, can I?
Okay, I'll do it.
Me, surprise.
Okay, you two leave and see if you two can talk on Doug's, please. Do you mind?
Where's Doug?
No.
I got Doug.
Got rid of him pretty easily. Who's next?
I don't have the
No,
links.
it should work because it works on mine. If you want to chat and I'm not here, all you got to do is click on my icon. It'll open Zoom and you guys can talk to one another and chit-chat back and forth all you want. We verified that does work today, thanks to Robert and Chris. And when I joined, everybody was already here except for Mike and Rick. So I think Rick, you tried to join earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, except I had the wrong webcam hooked up. I figured that, so I went and got the other one, plugged it in. Yeah, this one works. This must be the C920. The other one must be the 920 Pro. It doesn't work.
Okay, I'm
Not
taking.
compatible with Windows 10.
Huh,
Not
So I don't think you
compatible
can be in 2 Zooms at one time, can you?
no.
No, I wasn't trying to do 2 Zooms. This is early when you asked me to join
Oh,
Zoom.
okay. Okay.
I'm taking bets, guys. How long before Alex realizes that Zoom isn't running?
I'll be right back.
Mm.
Let me see. Oh gosh, Blackwatch is going to be in charge. Sean, feel sorry for you, brother. That's so cool.
I'm here, Ken.
I'll be right back. Let me see. I'm going back to my Zoom. Thank you.
Okay, I guess
Thank
I'll go back. Guess I'll go back there too soon.
Oh, good. He's good. He's back. You didn't put me in the waiting room.
So Alex said, I said, I'm going back to my Zoom now that we verified it works. He goes, I guess I'll go back too. Yes, you can click on Doug. If you're not in this Zoom, you can click on Doug Betts' Zoom. Well, he did say I could make fun of him today. He did say he has no qualms with that whatsoever. Oh, good. It's 8:30. He won't hear that joke.
He's just a Doug.
Anyway, Doug Betts. You can click on his icon and you will go in there. Alex and I just talked to one another. Somebody was yelling at him in the background and I decided to leave. So was that Joshy?
You didn't record it?
No.
Huh.
No, because if I'm going to record something, I'm going to let everyone know, hey, I'm going to record it. So I'm briefly going to demonstrate, if I can remember. Okay, so I'm briefly going to demonstrate the record. Every one of you guys should get a notification on your Zoom somewhere on your screen somewhere.
And it'll be audible too.
And I guess it will be audible. In 3, 2.
Is it edible?
Might be.
Recording in progress.
Yep, recording in progress.
Recording stopped.
So everybody heard that?
Yes.
Come up with the message that says you can either leave or stay in if you're okay with.
Oh, no. It says got it or leave meeting.
Oh, okay.
And if I click on got it, I think it clears everything. Okay, it didn't.
LonnDawg says, okay, I be here. That must be his standard, hey, I'm here now announcement. And he says, I like the backgrounds that are animated. I like the movement and not to ask him why. So everybody make sure you ask LonnDawg what it is, or Long, these names, these guys have got to change their names. What it is that he likes about them.
So Ken, I want to show something.
As in share your screen, show something, or
no? But on a video, I want to share something that I made tonight. It's kind of old school. You know what that is?
an antenna.
Rabbit ears.
I made a stand for it. Put one of those plastic they used to wrap CDs in, put CDs in.
Yeah.
It wouldn't stand up. It's for my stereo. So I got an antenna. I just figured I'd show it.
Does it work?
It picks up stations, but I still got a problem with the modem. Remember Doug tried to help me with that modem interfering with FM stations? And I know it's the modem because I unplug it and it does get better reception.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, Ken.
You mean like your DSL or cable modem or whatever you're using?
Yes, it interferes with the FM radio.
That's now my computer. That's now my computer until I build mine.
It's a Dell Optiplex, I believe.
Yeah.
I heard they were. I heard they were really good machines.
Well, I would hope so, since that's about what all the
It boots up.
it's about all they used in college and in high school.
It boots up in 5 seconds with a 500 gig Samsung solid state drive and 16 gigs of RAM.
That's faster than my 32s. Mine take about 18 seconds.
That's pretty quick.
I gave mine, or I gave my mom hers, is because I almost dropped it twice trying to bring it back and forth to my group home. So I told my dad, here, I'm just gonna give it to her now, and I'll just take her Dell. And I prefer to drop this Dell than to drop a $800 computer. So
The
yeah.
only thing I don't like about my
So I
computer,
gave it to my mom already, and he's getting it set up and for her and stuff. So
the only thing I don't like about my computer is the BIOS takes forever. But other than that, everything else loads quick. But
You can.
The old Blackwatch.
Can I do tomorrow's show and tell? I want to show you guys my friend Sean.
Sure. What time would you like to do that, since I'm going to try this scheduling thing out for a while?
Depends how long it takes for Chris to send me the tape, the electrical tape.
I'm not. You want to introduce me tomorrow? Well, then I won't join Zoom.
Oh, come on, Sean.
You won't be able
Join
to
Zoom.
introduce me.
Hey, it worked. It worked. I gotta show you Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday.
I won't join until Kim blocks you.
I don't think it takes a lot for me to block you. It really does. Contrary to what you think, it takes quite a bit. So LonnDawg is telling me about his name, and yes, I do mispronounce it quite horribly. So too bad I can't change it in YouTube like I can in Zoom. And if the Bronc9 is still with us, I'd like him to make a comment, if he would, please. I don't care what he says. I just need a comment.
Would you like me to change his YouTube name for you?
Oh, sure.
Okay. What would you like?
Lawn, Lonn dog. Let's change it to, I don't know, something puppy. I don't know.
What, don't kick my puppy or something?
Yeah, something. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. This is bugging me about the delay right now. Well, the latency is off. So I'm debating on whether I want to start and restart. You know what? This will be a good test. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to try something here.
Well, I'm going to have to go ahead and go for tonight. I just thought I'd pop in, but tomorrow I'll be able to stay on the whole time because I'll be back at my house, so at my group home. So I have to go tonight, but when I'm here, I can normally just be on for like 15, 30 minutes, and then we watch a TV show. So, but when I'm at my group home, I can stay on as long as I want, or until like 10. So I'm gonna go for tonight. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, Sean. I appreciate you popping in, buddy.
Hasta la vista.
Jesus, son of a gun goes so fast you can't even insult them on the way. Oh well.
Am I?
Yes. Well, no, it just stopped for me.
Should come back here in about 10 seconds if I caught it in time.
Yeah, it
That works.
Okay. However, I was not able to change the latency, which is what I was trying to do. Doggone it. Okay, I'll fix that for tomorrow.
Here's a question for everybody. If this guy does want to go with getting a new laptop, should I get Windows 10 or Windows 11?
You ask him what he wants and you give him what he wants. The consensus is
And plus,
If I get a computer with Windows 11 already on it, can it be downgraded to Windows 10?
If it's professional. It should work if it's professional. You may have to buy a special license though to be able to downgrade it. I'm not sure.
I have no clue. But I would just ask him, what does he want? If you get the job, say you want 10 or 11. Or if it comes
They've
with
had
11.
downgrade rights since, let's see.
Tony Wallow says 11 Pro.
890, I think, Windows 7, Windows Vista.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Buy a new computer with Windows 11. It's going to encrypt the drive. Then you go put 10 on it. Or have I got that all wrong? Think about it.
Greg says put MS-DOS 5.2 on there.
I guess I'll just wait and see what his current computer has on it, and if it's got Windows 10 on.
It's not Josh.
Me, Chris, and Ken had a special guest on Zoom.
Chris. Oh yes, we did.
Oh yeah,
We did have a special guest,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of hoping the special guest will show back up here as well.
It'd freak everybody out.
That would. That was a very good conversation, and I'm really hoping special guest rejoins us shortly. Maybe after the stream is what I'm thinking. I'm not sure.
Hey, Greg. Walmart has a late night special on oil changes. Why don't you run over there? Cost 0.5.
Already did it myself. Thank you.
We'll carry that after the stream.
Somebody's joining us.
Special guest.
Your special guest showed up.
Yes, he did.
Hey, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Evening.
Tony, who?
Yeah, I'm here.
Tony Wallow, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, from Seaside, California. I'm still jealous, Tony. Tony Wallow.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Well, again, Tony, thank you for joining us again.
No biggie.
Is there anything you would like to discuss live national YouTube television streaming?
Nah.
Want to say? Would you like to say anything to Doug Betts?
Yeah, you did.
I did that one intentionally.
Oh.
Well, he's not watching. It's 8:45, 8:20, 8:35.
No, he'll probably catch the replay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It was Betts. Miss
Miss Betts.
Just set the video to fast forward with no DVR. He'll miss everything.
I could, you know what I could do when I stop the stream? I could make it private, edit it, take those out.
So he's not.
All those that think I have the ability to do that, say I.
You
guys are crazy if you think I can do that.
So Tony's not that far from Fresno.
3 hours.
Yeah, it was relatively close.
Well, it looks closer on Google Maps, but it's probably
3.5.
I enjoyed when I was stationed at Fort Ord. I enjoyed going down
straight
there.
across. It's 113, but I know some places you got to go around your elbow to get to your butt. So
I beg your pardon.
What was that, Chris?
You got me.
you have to go around your elbow to get to your butt.
Oh.
Well, let's see if that works.
Some of that southern humor that Chris is always trying to get us to understand.
Oh, please. He's still putting peanuts in his Coke.
Hey, Ashley, I did that before, and I wish I might try it again. I've done that before.
And the purpose for doing that is what?
I don't know. I was just told to try it.
No, it's to get high.
So if someone said, hey, go jump off the roof, and they told you to try it, would you try that?
Ken, I was like 5 or 6 years old.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're swinging for mailboxes now.
I was about to say, no way for what you're talking about, Ken.
I still would like to hear that story where I could understand what exactly he was. I still think it was a TikTok thing. He saw it on TikTok and he's like, oh, I'm gonna go try that. I'll be right back. Oh crap! I'm on the ground. Fortunately, he didn't get hurt. I mean, in all seriousness, he did.
I want to know. He had to call the people in the house to come help his caregiver to help him. So I want to know what they said when they come out and help him get up.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
You already said that Alexis doesn't work on his phone, Alex, so he couldn't call him.
It's Charlie.
Oh, you have a puppy dog.
Yeah, it's smaller.
So I think Robert's a cat owner. Chris is a dog owner.
Let me see the dog. Oh,
Wait, what kind is it?
Charlie.
come here, Matt.
Yeah, look at this giant dog.
Matt.
Max, get off the bed.
Oh, Max. So this is Charlie.
Max has got the mind of a cat.
Charlie.
He does what he wants. So I don't have.
Look at him laying up there like a king.
I
I
know.
whistled. Call our whistle.
I don't have a cat or a dog. What I have is the fish tank. Let me set this up kind of quick, maybe.
How do you get the fish up to stand up, like set up for a cookie though?
Oh, they actually will do that, Blackwatch. They actually will. If I get this going, I'll show you. They crack me up most of the time. They're spoiled, rotten little things. Okay, so see if I can get that a little closer. Right.
Probably
So-
just hover over and let it come to the top.
So if I come up here to the fish tank and walk up here, you can see they're already up here in the front because they think they're going to get fed.
They see you got that food.
Oh, they know I got the food. They're well trained. It doesn't matter what time of day or night it is. If I walk up to the front of this tank like this, they all come from wherever, and they all think they're going to get food.
Ken,
Except for
that's
the.
all.
Do
That's
what,
all
Chris?
animals. That's all animals.
Not
when-
necessarily.
When my grandpa had cows, time he drove into pasture, they head for the barn.
Well, I think if you raise animals after a certain point in time, they sense when you're going to feed them and when you're going to water them and things of that nature. So enjoy the fish cam for a moment while I go get me some coffee.
I want a double.
I will go to outside for my doggy. Okay?
Hello.
I'm still here. I just can't. I haven't figured out how to get a remote camera yet. Notice I said yet.
Do you have a wireless mic?
I do.
You
The
know
one
how
that
to get a
came, the
remote
one that came
camera.
with the headphones.
You know how to get a remote camera. Just switch your webcam before you leave. Switch it to Zoom. Switch it to the iRun camera and open up the iRun app on your phone, and you got a remote camera.
So you're saying switch it to. Yeah, but then I can't have two camera feeds. I can only have one. And I'm not real happy with that. Oh, look, now I have a cat. I know. Poor attempt at humor.
Ken, could you kind of tone it down?
So now we can get the up close of the fish with the mobile camera that the professor reminded me I had.
That was that old computer case that I love.
Maybe that's what I'll do with my old computer case. I'll put it in the fish tank. So now I can literally walk around the house. There's Mrs. K. Hi, Mrs. K. Say hi to everybody. Let me zoom in on you. Oh, that looks real authentic. Almost like I had to bribe her.
You're still using the microphone on the headphones, right?
Correct. And I can hear through the headphones.
And so right now, the way you got it set up, you're completely wireless as long as you're within range of the USB receiver for the headphones and within Wi-Fi range for your phone. You can.
Okay. Well, let's put
I
that to the.
haven't tried that yet.
Let's put it to the test.
When you
So-
start getting away, it's gonna pixelate probably.
Well, I'm not sure on the camera. I know the phone, or I know the headphones. I can almost go out to the road right there, because we tried this the other day. We tested it. Alex and I did. I didn't think to test the camera.
Oh, so they kind of are wireless headphones for Bluetooth.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
So there's my ski slope driveway. Can't wait for the winter.
They don't technically connect to Bluetooth. They connect to a USB, like a USB dongle that plugs in like your wireless.
Everybody,
mouse.
a UFO. Oh wait, that's a plane.
Thank
You're
you breaking
breaking
up
up.
a little bit.
Okay,
And
I'm
your
gonna play
video,
Jossie. I'm
and
gonna
your
go.
video is now stuttering. Well,
Oh, wow, that got horribly bad. So I need to.
what?
What?
Don't swing on the mailbox.
Oh, Chris, come on. Take all the fun away. So that's going out the front. Neighbor finally cut his grass today.
That's why you're so dark.
Now we'll go check out the back. I bet I can go all the way. Oh, I need to clean the house.
My ticket says tonight only an in-depth interview with Tony Wallow. When is it going to start?
Don't mind us. It's just the YouTube Zoomies coming through. She says, okay.
Josh was just a swinging.
Probably.
That's a song.
I'm
just
testing the range of the headphones, the microphone, and the camera. The world wants to know, woman. The world wants to know. So this is our screened-in porch.
I
out
said
here.
about 1,000 feet.
I don't know. You can see the opening back over there, right here. That's into the studio. And then you can see the shed out there. What's that homeless man doing in my yard?
I got a question. Lorna put her finger up. Could you translate that from Filipino?
Run that by me again.
Lorna put her finger up. I need you to translate that gesture from Filipino. When you asked how it's going.
So they're not Bluetooth, Alex.
I'll show you what they are,
They
Chris.
are, but right now they're connected. They're actually three in the headphones themselves are 3-in-1. You can either connect to them using a USB dongle,
I'm
USB
opening that door
wireless
tonight.
dongle.
It's nice outside.
You can connect to them
Oh, it's
using normal
comfortable.
Bluetooth for your phone. So like you can connect them to the normal Bluetooth for like your phone, and they work using a wire, a normal cable auxiliary cable connection.
Pay no attention to the messy garage, but there's the most important things in there. The 2 sets of golf clubs. Well, the car. Probably the most important thing. So I'll show you what it is, Chris. And now you've had the tour of the house again. So it's that thing right there. That's what runs the headphones.
Okay.
And then the one
Which
beside
one,
is
the little one or the?
no, the bigger one.
Oh, okay.
This one here runs the mouse and keyboard. This is what runs the headphones. So thank you all for letting me share that.
Anytime.
That homeless guy was Josh. He come to live with.
Probably was.
That'd be-
Yeah, that was the royal wave the Queen gave, huh? I mean, Mrs. K. So I could share this because I don't have to worry about my sister ever watching one of my streams. I visited Mom today, and we're having a pleasant conversation. My
we're
sister
looking at
walks
the fish
in.
tank, we're looking at the fish tank instead of your lovely face.
Would you like to see my lovely face or the fish tank?
The fish tank.
That's why I have it on the fish tank.
Thanks.
I thought it was more or less the same thing.
No.
Fact, I wonder
Welcome.
something here.
You're fancy.
Anyway, Mom and I are having a pleasant conversation talking about it. My sister comes in and she kind of gave off the impression, well, I'm here and the conversation is now about me. Uh-oh, Longitude's got an update. Guess I'll do that later.
Yeah, I just did it the other day. You're late to the party.
Story of my life.
It's already starting.
So this is really interesting now. On the Longitude, I see me, but it's adjusting the fish tank. And it's backwards. When I move it to the left, it moves it to the right. When I push the up arrow, it moves it down. So that's not a bad... I'd like to zoom it a little closer if I could. Geez, Greg, you think you could zoom that any closer? I don't know. Let me try. Hold on.
It's because you need to. It's because on the Zoom you need to turn on or off the mirror my video function.
That's what I was thinking. It's mirrored.
On what?
In the Zoom settings, in the Zoom video settings, there's an option. There's a checkbox that says mirror my video, and you need to either uncheck that or check that depending on which way it is right now.
Well, actually, if I mirror it, that's mirrored. It just reverses the tank. What I'm talking about is in the Longitudes itself, when I push the arrow to the right, it moves it to the left. It's just the way the camera functions. And if you think about when you use a camera, everything's backwards. It's really, really interesting. So I want to bring that fish tank up just a little bit. So I
You
push
mean
it down,
backwards?
backward, yeah.
Backward.
Yeah, it's like grocery, or however you said that. That was funny.
Grocery.
Grocery. Yes, grocery. No, LonnDawg, that is a 40-gallon tank, not a 55-gallon. I am looking to get another one. I proposed to Mrs. K tonight about splitting the living room with the wall so I could put a tank in there, and that didn't go well.
You need a wash rag.
Do what, Chris?
A wash rag.
Wash rag? Yeah, I know what a wash rag is. Now that
What's
I do
that
know.
got to do with?
All right, I'm going to. Oh, geez, I didn't think about this. All right, so what happens if I do this? If I press that button on OBS. Okay, that wasn't too bad of a lag. Let me write myself a note. Change latency. Circle it so I know to do it. Yeah, 40 is a good tank. LonnDawg, I'll share pictures one night. We had 17 tanks at one time, 110 down to 10 gallons. I had two 80-gallon show tanks, a 90-gallon, a couple 40s, 155. I like my fish tanks, or I used to. I don't know that I'm older that I will. I'm going to get another tank. I'm just not sure where I'm going to put it yet. Probably going to replace this one and put that one in the other room. Is kind of what I'm thinking. Or
you're still gonna get that big, huge one.
The big one? I'm trying to. I'm working on it. So now, what happens if I hit stop streaming on the Stream Deck? Will it stop the stream? Give everyone a real quick shout out. LonnDawg, the Bronc 9, Tony Wallow. I did not see Wintermute tonight. Scrolling back through chat. Oh, I see what happens here.